The Creator further goes ahead to say that we are like a blade of grass which is covered with a stone. So unless and until we remove the stone from the grass cannot grow. So it should be a consistent effort on our part to see that our spirit keeps on growing. It further goes ahead to say that our mother was provided with everything for our growth even before we were born. And the Creator and the heavens above made arrangement for the part of the Creator, the Spirit, to enter into our body. And as our physical body keeps on growing up, even inside the mother's womb, same way the spirit also starts growing up, most generally after our birth. And depending on the condition of the mind of the mother when she is carrying. This is the reason why all our scriptures tell that ladies who are expecting should remain happy and should be having good clean thoughts. And even experiments with music have been conducted that children who are in their mother's womb, when the mother listens to music, is very conducive for the growth of the baby inside the womb. It further goes ahead to say that we should consider our physical body, corporeal body, in which our spirit is sailing across a wide sea of water. It is better that your spirit learns to acquire strength while it has a corporeal body to ride in. After that, the spiritual body floats in the direction in which we have shaped it. We do not have power for a long season after we are dead to go against the current. The corporeal body, our physical body, is the body in which the spirit body lives. And the more that a corporeal body learns, and the more trades and more the things that are learned, manual skills, etc., when during their physical life, when the spirit uses the physical body like an instrument, and whatever knowledge is acquired during this physical life is of great use to us in the spiritual life, because we don't have to start learning from fresh, and all that we have learned can be put to use, as well as new things can be learned. So that process of learning is a continuous ongoing process, and we cannot hide, we cannot get out of it, and there is no other shortcut way to an everlasting life, which has to be getting more and more of wisdom, so that you can give more love, and that way you can enjoy more power. It further goes ahead to say that whoever is pure in flesh and spirit shall bring forth heir to resurrection, which shall be little or no bondage to the spirit after death. But whosoever marries for earth only shall bring forth heirs of bondage, and profligacy and debauchery, and sin shall come upon the heirs of that marriage. The words like profligacy, debauchery, and sin are the ones that I am using as they are mentioned in OSP.